Alright, hello. Ooh, welcome. Okay, for those of you who have never played Gacha before, welcome to the world of Gacha games. That said, Genshin Impact is it's something more than just a gacha game, but nevertheless, it has gacha elements, right? It is a gacha game in its essence. When you break it down, it is gacha. So I'm going to teach you. I'm going to make it so that you can enjoy your time playing Genshin Impact and how to play gacha. So how to enjoy gacha, how to not get salty, how to not lose yourself to the madness of gacha. Alright, and we're just going to go over some basic things. We're just going to go over things that every player should do, and then I'll then separate that into what free-to-play players should do, or will I recommend you guys doing, and what premium players I would recommend you guys doing. And we're going to ignore the pay-to-win, because pay-to-win is, that's just not... Yes. Right. So firstly, let's get straight into it. Firstly, every player should do your daily commission rewards. Right? They recently upgraded it. They buffed the experience. So it used to give 225 experience every day. Each commission. Now it gives 250. So total is 1,500 adventure rank experience every day. Right? That is a lot. Once you get to the end game, I guess, of what it is currently now, you know that that is a lot. It is a huge deal. On top of that, you get 10, 20, 40, 50, 70 Primo Gems. Right? That's also a lot. Okay. And to give you an idea of just how important 1.5k adventure rank experience is, I'm going to show you some maths right now, right? Alright, so this is how much it costs to... Oh wait, you can't see it. Oh, you can see it, okay, cool. So, this is how much it costs to refill your Primo Gems. Alright, so the first refill costs 50 Primo Gems. Second costs 100. Third costs 100. Fourth costs 150. Fifth is 200. And sixth is 200. So a total of 6 times, it means that you get 6 times 60, because each refresh equals 60. You get 360 original resin. Is it called original resin? It is called original resin, yes. So, you get 360 original resin from refreshing 6 times. And then I already did the math, so if you actually refresh 5 times, right, that equals... So we're just going to do this real quick. So 5 times equals 600. 600 Primo Gems. And then 600 Primo Gems equals 300 resin. So because you spend, so you have the 5 refreshes, right? So 600 Primo Gems, and then you 5. Oops. So we'll just clear that, and then 5 times 60, right, equals 300 original resin. That equals, so every 20 resin equals 100 experience. So you divide it by 20. Right, so that equals 1.5k experience. Right, 1.5k. So if we go back to our daily commissions, right, we get 1.5k adventure rank experience. So, in a sense, when you do your dailies, you are gaining 600 Primo Gems plus... Wait, this is 40. Did I say 70 last time? My bad. My maths. So 600 Primo Gems plus 60 more. So that's 660 Primo Gems that you get just from doing your dailies. Alright. That's a lot. So yes, do this every day. I hope I emphasized that enough. It doesn't take long. It's the easiest thing you can do. It's not hard. They were pretty simple tasks, and you get a bunch of rewards. You get some other stuff as well, including, you know, these upgrades in like enhancement ores. You get the friendship experience, which is quite a lot. And then eventually you can level your husband or waifu to max friend level, and you get to hear some more quotes and stuff like that. And you get a bit of more as well. So do. Alright, cool. So everybody should do that. Doesn't matter if you're free to play, premium, or pay to win. Alright, next up. So now we're going to talk about... I was going to talk about refreshes first, but I'm going to talk about roles next. So, when it comes to roles... Alright, so right now all we can see here is the standard wish. And firstly, I would recommend you never, ever spending your Primo Gems on your standard wish. Alright. You only spend it on your standard wish if you have these, right? So for free-to-play players and premium players, same thing. Both of you guys do not spend your Primo Gems on this. I mean, I guess if you really want, for example, you know, like Jean or whatever, then you could do it, but it's gonna be really hard, okay? Because the thing is, the standard banner, the standard banner does not increase rate for any character in particular. You can get anybody, right? And so if you go for one character, it's gonna be really painful if you just get another character. If you're okay with getting any character, like any of the 5 stars, because they all have equal rates, then I guess go for it. Because maybe you're sick of getting the rate up banner. Right? Maybe you had enough ventis. Maybe for some reason you have 6 constellation venti. Then yeah, sure, go for it. Do this instead. But because there's no rate up on anything, you don't know what you're gonna get. And so for example, I pretty much didn't touch the... Let's go to my history, shall we? We go to, was it character wish? No, this character event, permanent wish. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. I did around, 6 times 6 is 24. Wait, no, that's wrong. 6 times 6 is 36. Oh my god. Let me just confirm that. Yes, 36. So we did about 38 rolls, and those were mostly through the, what are they called? Acquaint fates that I got from events and whatnot. And the rest, I went crazy on the event wish. Because you get your confirmed 4 stars, right? And then you can also get venti. But it's not really, the main point is actually to get the 4 stars, in my opinion. Right, so I went crazy. Look how many I did. So I did 36 rolls on the standard versus... My god, it keeps going. Oh wow, when does this end? Oh my lord, okay. Okay. I spent money, by the way. Alright, so 35. 35 pages of 6, right? Which equals 35 times 6. 210 rolls here. I did 210 rolls in the character event wish. I did 36 rolls in the standard wish. Right, so I'm practicing what I preach. Right, do not roll on this. Okay, just don't, because you just can't target. It's so important to have, like, I'm almost done, and then we all know, if you played for long enough, you know how powerful these constellations are. Every constellation increases the power of the character like crazy. I have Constellation 6 for Barbara, and she's an amazing healer. Alright. I have Constellation 6 for Shenglin, and then she's gonna be my secondary DPS after Diluc. Alright, crazy. And if, in case you're wondering, this is how much I spent on the game. I have bought one of each, so now I have no more double bonus. And then I also front-loaded myself by buying max amount of Blessings of the Moon. Right, I'm in Australia, by the way, so Australian money. Cool. So yes, do not roll on standard banner. Pretty much just avoid it and save your Primo Gems for event banner, and that's it. Only use standard banner when you have those regular acquaint fates, these things. If not, don't. Right, and I would say that's both for free-to-play player and premium player. If you pay to win, doesn't matter. As you have seen, the many people spending ridiculous amounts of money on this game. Cool. Now, we're going to go to refreshes. So you have your refresh, right? And every day, so 24 hours. So in 24 hours, you get 180 original resins. So we're just going to do the maths here. So every minute, you get, every 8 minutes, you get one Primo Gem, yeah? One original resin, right? So every 8 minutes, one original resin. And then how many, so you have so that's every 8 minutes, right? So in 24 hours, there are 1,440 minutes. So divide that by 8 is 180 resin. So you have 180 resin every day. And then when you refresh, you get an extra, every time you refresh, you get an extra 60 resin. And that's kind of a big deal. Alright, but, so refreshing even the first refresh costs 50 Primo Gems. And for the free-to-play player, eventually, those 50 Primo Gems are gonna be massive, right? Because it's very expensive to roll later on. Unless, of course, miHoYo gives more events that is very lucrative in Primo Gems. But, for example, we're looking at the login events. It's not crazy amount of Primo Gems. It's nice, but it's not much. This isn't even 2 rolls, right? And to get a guaranteed 5-star in the event up banner, in the rate up banner, so I don't use keyboard normally, so you're gonna have to just bear with me having to press buttons around. Was it here? Here? No, it's in the announcement, yeah. Notice this. So in the rate up banner, right, the way it works is, to put it shortly, if you roll 180 times, you will definitely get the rate up 5-star. Alright, so we'll leave it at that. So 180 rolls. If you're very unlucky, you could be lucky and just roll it really early, right? Because this game is truly RNG, which means you could get it on your first roll, or you could get it on your 100th roll, or on your 180th roll. And so if you spend your 50 Primo Gems every day to do refreshes, and although it may seem tempting, it's going to add up, and you might just miss out on that one or few rolls to get your 5-star. So be careful of doing that. I definitely, for the free-to-play player, I would definitely say don't use any Primo Gems for refreshes. Right? It's a single-player game. There's no competition. Right? There's no need to rush. There's not much content to do at the end of the game at the moment anyways. You can do things actually. Like if you really enjoy the game, there are things you can do because it's an exploring game, so you can just keep going around looking for various stuff to collect, right? If you enjoy that. But if you want to be efficient, stuff like that, as a free-to-play player, do not spend even the first refresh. I don't think it's worth it. And for the premium player, I think it's okay. Like, go ahead and spend the first one, but probably not the next one, because that's 100, and that means you've spent a total of 150 Primo Gems in that day. And if you're premium, which means you're not spending a lot, it is still quite expensive once you have bought out all the bonuses, right? Because then it used to be, so the first time you buy it, you get 6,480 crystals plus another 6,480 crystals, right? So that's a lot, but now it reduced down to this. So it's essentially 1/4 of the bonus from the first purchase. So it gets expensive, right? Even if you're premium, it's still expensive. So yes. Cool, so refresh is done. Roll's done. Oh, yeah, that's it actually. So again, we're going to summarize everything, what I talked about. Okay, firstly, Primo Gems. Dailies. Do them. Right? Rolls. Do not do standard rolls. Never do standard wishes unless you have these for free. So you get these from doing various things, right? For example, you do the battle pass and you get it. Go ahead and roll. But do not spend your Primo Gems on them. Use your Primo Gems on the event up if you want the character, right? I'm just going to say it again. If you want the character, do it. But in fact, what's more important is to roll for these characters, the guaranteed 4 stars. Because they're the ones, if 2 out of 3 of them are gonna really make your team powerful, then roll for them. That's actually where you want to focus your rolls. Who cares about the 6 stars? Right now, I mean the 5 stars. Because right now I feel like actually, if you max Constellation your 4 stars, they're actually way more powerful than your 5 stars. That's how I feel. But you know. Right, so there's that. And then lastly, refreshes. As a free-to-play player, do not even spend the first refresh. Even though it seems tempting, you're only gonna get an extra 300 adventure rank experience. It's not really worth it, right? We're not competing, there's no PvP. And every roll really counts. So save it, free-to-play person. And for the premium player, you might want to consider it if you really want to. For both of you guys, by the way, at max, I would only recommend refreshing your resin to adventure rank 35, which is where you get world level 4, and then farming mini bosses become a quite profitable activity. And yeah, I wouldn't really recommend you spending resins to rush to 40 because it's just right now, because there's not enough content or free experience, right, such as from stories, to get you there. It's actually quite costly to get to world level 5. I really wouldn't recommend doing it. Whew. And that's it. Alright, this video went for a bit longer than I expected, and I literally only touched the foundation of gachas. But yes, I hope this helps. Right, I stream on Twitch under the name pensive_, which I'll link in the comments. Thank you for watching. I hope this helps. I hope you don't lose your interest in this game because it's an amazing game. Like even right now, I'm sitting here and there are spots in the world where you can just sit down and then it kind of just facilitates and makes you want to look at the view. Look at the view. That's a nice view. And you know that you can go there. You can go everywhere that you can see. That's amazing, right? This game is amazing. Just the gacha part is a bit of an issue. And that's why I'm trying to help you guys. Right, so good luck, have fun, and I'll see you in the next video.